Come. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi. My name is Alex. I live in Salt Lake City, Utah, and this is my second video, which is kind of crazy. The first one was like kind of a whirlwind of filming and editing and everything, but it was fun to do. Now I'm back doing another weekend in my life. Today is Friday, and yeah, kind of a fun weekend, not super work busy, but today I have a final walkthrough with a client that closes next week, so I'll take you through that, and then I have some fun ideas for the weekend of what I kind of want to do. I think I'm going to go to the farmer's market tomorrow morning, and then hopefully at some point take Ollie for maybe a longer walk. I have this idea of like a filming series for Salt Lake City, like to highlight Salt Lake City, so I think I'm going to do the first one this weekend. Yeah, that's kind of the gist. I also work my other job on Sunday, and it's Father's Day, so we're gonna do stuff with my dad. But yeah, that's it. The house is a disaster. I didn't get home until late last night, but anyways, I just got dressed for the gym. I'll show you what I'm wearing. Here's the gym fit. I've got Lulu leggings, and then this sports bra from Lulu. Not sure what this one's called, but it's so comfy. And I love the pink color. And yeah, so let's get ready to go to the gym. I'm drinking some coffee. I'm not doing my skincare until after the gym because it just falls off when I sweat. We're gonna do hopefully arms, making some progress, not as much as I'd like, but that's okay. And yeah, maybe we'll do a cleanup, like a little Friday reset after. Oh, I also have to run to the mall and get a closing gift for my clients for next week. Next week's a busy week, so I just don't have time to do it next week. So we'll run to the mall today, grab a gift. I also like to include something that's like from a local shop. So yeah, we'll see what I can find at the mall and then supplement from somewhere locally. Yeah, make some breakfast eventually or some lunch, not totally sure. And then I'm getting dinner with my mom and sister tonight. So, should be a fun day. I'll take you along. And yeah, welcome to the vlog. Say hi, Ollie. Hi. Hi. Anyways. Sit. Something that everybody should know if they're moving or thinking about moving to Salt Lake City is that there is generally always construction going on in the city. Sometimes they have it really functionally planned out so you can get where you need to be pretty timely, but other times it's horrible and you'll wait in traffic for a bajillion years because the planning was just so poor and the location has so many people. Like, I am waiting in line to get up to the gym where I go, but it's also across the street from the University of Utah Hospital and Emergency Room. And so it's kind of crazy that, like, if you were in an emergency, I've been waiting here for like 10 minutes. And I mean, those are important 10 minutes if you're in an emergency. So that's just something you should know. It's kind of awful, but you know, you get used to it. You just have to plan accordingly. And luckily, I'm not on a timeline this morning. But yeah, anyways, I'll show you. And so that's the gym right here. There's the hospital right there. And so world-class facilities, but the worst driving situation. Hello. I just got back from running a few errands. Made a delicious smoothie. Super simple. 1 frozen banana, a scoop of vanilla protein powder, a scoop of creatine, a bunch of oat milk, a scoop of peanut butter, and ice and water. And it tastes so good. It's like a peanut butter banana smoothie. And it tastes delicious. But yeah, I just got back from running a few errands. So I have the closing for the client we're doing a walkthrough today. On next Tuesday, they'll get keys on the 23rd of June. So I wanted to get them a little closing gift. So I'll show you what I got them. And then Father's Day is this weekend, and I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna get my dad, because it's also his birthday, but I'm gonna be missing it, so we're gonna be celebrating them together. So I found a card. I'll show you the card. It's really cute. I just went to 9th and 9th in Salt Lake. They have like the best local boutique stores. I love both of the stores. I went to the Stockist and Curriculum. And so I got this one at the Stockist. It's super cute. It says, "Pop, thanks for teaching me to be tough, honest, strong, smart, and smart. In other words, just like you." I love doing cards. Those are kind of my love language for gifting. I'm not the best gifter. I get too up in my head about it, so I always try and do like a really funny, good quality card. And then a few, like for a gift, I usually do like a few little items that like either remind me of somebody or are some of my favorite things that like I know that they'll use or they'll like or appreciate, or something like, you know, I know that they've mentioned and I've made note of it. Gotta decide what to get, and my sister and I usually do something together, so maybe we'll run to like REI or something. He just bought a trailer. So, could be kind of cool to get something for that, but I'm not much of a camper, so I don't really know a whole lot. I'll show you the gift I got my clients. First up, another card. Hip hip hooray. Thought that was just kind of fun. A little celebratory. I wish I could unwrap this, but it's wrapped too beautifully. But I'll show you, I bought one myself. So, okay, I guess a little backstory on these clients. They're family members of my boyfriend's. They're younger, they just got married, and they are just buying their first home from Farmington, which is about 20 minutes north of Salt Lake. And they really wanted to be close to Salt Lake. One of them starting work in the city. and the other is still commuting to school down in Provo. So I thought it would be really fun to like give them this book that shows them all of like a compiled list of some of the best places, restaurants, like fun things to do, great stores, all that kind of stuff. So it's called What's Good Salt Lake City. It's by Copy That. They're a marketing agency, I believe is what they're kind of called, or copywriting particularly. They actually started in real estate. They started Copy That while working in real estate, in the real estate industry at a local brokerage. So they're very well known in like the real estate industry, which is pretty cool. And we actually recently just had them in my office to talk about like copyright items, particularly related to real estate, especially for like listing descriptions. But they brought a few copies of their new book, and it's beautiful, by the way. Like, it's just like some of the best photography, really fun design. They have just a really great brand. So I decided to get my clients a copy of that. Copy that. It's already wrapped. It's really nice. So I got them that because they'll be new to the city. It'll be a great little tool for them. And then these are just a few of my favorite things. This is from a local, like, nice food store called Caputo's. So I got them some really nice olive oil. It's the Il Sincero Olio Extra Virgin Olive Oil from Italy. I've used this. I love it. I love just good quality olive oil, so I try and buy like the dark oils, and I love to share that because I love cooking, and I know it's something that not a lot of people like to splurge on for themselves, so I always like to splurge for somebody because I know they won't do it. This is my favorite paprika. It's the Spanish smoked paprika. They sell it at Caputo's. I believe they actually sell it at Whole Foods now too. But it's just so good. It makes every dish that I use it in like just delicious. It has the best flavor because it's a little smoky. It's not intense though. Ollie, it's not intense flavor, but it just is enough to like give you that like essence of smokiness, essence of like umami. And it's super versatile. Like, it can go in Spanish, it can go in Mexican, it can go in Italian. Like, you can be really flexible while using this. There's one other item I really want to grab them. I want to get them some nice salt. I love having nice salt on hand. I think it finishes every dish. It's something people won't buy themselves. And I truly think that like good salt can make or break a dish. So my favorite is the AM Nicoli salt. You can buy it online. It's local to Utah, but it was started by a chef that I used to work with at an old restaurant, and he and his wife started it. So it's small batch, made in Lehigh. And they're doing great things over there. They have like a charcuterie cookbook. They have a salt cellar now, which basically like you can put their salt in and it's also branded. I really like how it's just super minimalistic. You can put it in something or you can just keep it on your shelf or on your counter. Like, I just keep it on my shelf. And it's actually, they have the blend on here, but it's just a blended salt. And so they have two different types. They have the savory, and then they have a baking salt, which is a vanilla bean baking salt. This one is flake sea salt, paprika, onion, garlic, red pepper, and then some herbs. So they don't use any sugar, they don't use any gluten, there's no MSG or chemicals, and then so it's just really good. You know what's in it. It's super basic, but it's great for like just a minimal seasoning, or the finishing of a dish. Like if you're finishing a salad, just a sprinkle of that little salt is just an extra layer of flavor. So yeah, for now, that's kind of the gift I'm getting them.
then one other thing that I got. Okay, the last thing I got was kind of a splurge, but I've been needing a new perfume. Mine have both been finished now for a while. So I wanted to get one that was really nice, that I really love the smell of, and this one is so sentimental to me. I also had a gift card. It was from Nordstrom. So I had a gift card, which helped a lot, but anyways, I got some perfume from Jo Malone. So let's unbox it. It's such pretty packaging. Like, I've actually never bought really nice perfume before. I've never bought it for myself. Like, I've had like hand-me-down perfumes, nice bottles. Like, that's what I've been finishing, is an older Yves Saint Laurent one. And I really like it, but I also like a little bit more like natural scents, not overly fruity, nothing artificial smelling. And the one that I had was a little too like strong in that area. But this scent that I got is super sentimental to me. Like, she sprayed it on the packaging. It smells so good. It smells like my stepmom, who she always wore Jo Malone. So this one's like super sentimental in that way for me, but it's just so beautiful. I don't even want to open it. I want to keep the box and everything, but that's so pointless. It's so small, but it's so cute. And then the little minis. But I got the English pear and frise scent, or English pear and freesia, and it just smells clean. Like, English pear to me, it doesn't smell like what pear smells like. It smells like fresh linen and like fresh sheets, and maybe that's just because what we used to have. Like, she used to have the room scent or the linen spray too. So, but this is the hair mist. Aw, shoot. Either way, like, I can use that as perfume, right? Oh well. Yeah, it just is like so fresh and clean and a little fruity, but they also are, Jo Malone's known for like using pure essential oil when they do their perfumes. So I get super sensitive to smells, and I'll get like a headache from really like the really crappy like vanilla scents or the caramel, like all the like cheapo ones. I don't know what it is. I wish I didn't, but I get really bad headaches from it. So I knew A, that I liked Jo Malone and I liked this scent, but B, I knew it also wasn't going to give me a headache. I also love that it comes with like the little minis. I'm going to put these in all of my bags. I also got a new bag I have to show because it's so cute. I'm going to style it tonight when we go out to dinner. So let me go grab it and we'll open it. I got it on Depop. Hold on. I know it sounds like I've been buying a lot, and I don't normally buy this much, but most of these items, like, the gift is a business expense for me. The Jo Malone, I had a gift card, so it like was worth it for me, and I knew I needed a new one. Like, that was on my list to get done. And then, yeah, this one I just saw on Depop, and it was like really, like, why, I don't know why it was so inexpensive, but it's in like mint condition, and it's a Staud bag, and it came with the dust bag. Like, I love a good dust bag, but it's so cute. It's like perfect for summer, and I just love it. It's like totally clear, and it has this black handle and the little tag. So, and then it's basically like two bags. And so the inside piece comes out. I don't know what this bag is called. I'm not like totally a designer bag person at all. I just, if I find one that's like really inexpensive and worth it, I'll buy it. But it comes with like the insert, so you could either have it just be like the clear bag or have it with the white one, or just use this as like a little travel container. And like, it's in mint condition. Like, there's not a scratch on this leather. The bag looks so good. It just needs to be like dusted a little bit. The handle is like perfect. It doesn't even look worn at all. And then like the inside, even the inside of this is like brand spanking new, never used. So I'll put one of my little tester bottles. Which one? Okay, they gave me the wood, sage, and sea salt. Ooh, I like that one. That one's like a little bit more masculine. It's not super woody, but it's just like, it smells like the forest. And then the English pear and freesia, and then nectarine blossom and honey. That one's not my favorite. I'm not a huge fan of like orange scented things, but it's still fresh smelling and like not overly fruity, but I really like it. I think I'm gonna put the English pear one in just because I know I'm gonna wear it tonight, and I'm gonna use this bag tonight when I style it. So yeah, but that's super exciting. It's like my first perfume purchase. Like, I feel so confident, and I even messed up. Like, this is literally the hair mist, but it'll be fine. Just got back. Ollie and I need to go for a walk. He hasn't really been walked at all today. Ollie, leave it. Hi. He's so loud with his bones, and his toy I bought him like 2 days ago is completely destroyed. I want to clean up a little bit. The house is like not dirty or not messy, but just like dirty. Like, I want to clean the floors and stuff. I have to unload the dishwasher. I'm doing some laundry because I need to send out some Depop orders. We have to leave in like 2.5 hours. It's 2 o'clock now. The walkthrough's at 5, and so that's what we're doing tonight. We're gonna meet them there at 5. I have to leave. It's in North Salt Lake, which isn't far. It's just rush hour on a Friday, and we have to hop on the highway. So I'm gonna leave at 4:30 with a little extra wiggle room, just in case. I am somebody who hates being late. It was something my mother always did when we were young. She was always late, and so now it paralyzes me. So yeah, and I do have a co-agent with me working on the buyer side, but she is out of town. So it'll just be me meeting the clients there. And yeah, and then next week we'll go into the signing table, and I'll take you along with me, and we'll do the keys and everything. So it'll be super exciting. And these guys are awesome. They're actually cousins of Isaac's. They're about our age too, but really excited for them. They just got married and just got back from their honeymoon, so it's a big step in a relationship for sure, and it's a really cute house. So yeah, we've got that.
paying the bills. I was like mowing the lawn, taking care of house things. Like I was going to pay the taxes on the house, like back old tax.
I just got to the house. I'm just waiting for my clients to roll up, but I thought I would hop on and talk a little bit about like what even a final walkthrough is. And yeah, like what it's like to be a buyer. I mean, granted, I don't know firsthand, but having worked with buyers, the final walkthrough is an opportunity for you as the buyer to go through the property you're purchasing and make sure it's being left in the same condition that you put it under contract in. And so this is pretty crucial to do. It's recommended, highly recommended to do prior to going and funding. So transferring any funds to actually make the purchase and before signing and recording, because you theoretically have all the way up until that point, the signing and closing and recording point, to pull out of a contract. And so within the Utah real estate purchase contract, which is what you write when you're a buyer and you're offering on a property, there are statements where the seller has to leave the property in similar condition or a like condition to the quality it was left or it was in when you purchased it. So the final walkthrough for an existing home is an opportunity for the buyer to confirm that that home is being left in the same quality. What I've recommended with my buyers is to do the walkthrough with the sellers of the property. And so I've had this done once prior, and it went wonderful. Like, it's a great opportunity for the seller to show the buyer, the new homeowner, what it's like to live in the house, you know, where things are, where their favorite, you know, paint colors are, all those kinds of details, where they store the keys, all that kind of stuff. And so I think it's a great chance for the buyer and seller to get to know each other, for the buyer to get familiar with the property, and yeah. So we're gonna Happy Saturday. Ollie and I are off to the farmer's market. Bright and early. It's 8:30. Wanted to take him with me, and so he's got a little bit of a fear of people, hoping being this early, because it starts at 8, so hoping that there won't be as many people around right now.
They're loving it. They're crying.
Just got back from the farmer's market, and I thought I would do a little farmer's market haul. This is the first farmer's market of the season that I've been to, and I already can tell that I'm probably gonna go every weekend. Prices are just a lot more affordable. Everything's local, so I know I feel like pretty confident investing in that. And yeah, it's super easy, really fun. There's so many people and a ton of vendors, so you can compare prices, which is what I did. Start things off, this is a local salted butter, Amish style churned local butter to Ogden, which is about half an hour north of Salt Lake. They had samples. It was delicious. Like, it just tasted super fresh, so I got some of that. I thought it would be really fun to use that butter and make a compound butter with what's like highly in season right now are garlic scapes. So they smell like garlic. I've never cooked with them before, but the vendor said that they are used basically just like how you would use garlic cloves. So I thought it would be fun to make like a little compound butter with the garlic scapes and the salted butter. Got about half a pound of these. He said they should last in the fridge for a few weeks, so I'll have time to go through them. From that same vendor, I also got this beautiful head of escarole lettuce. It's just so beautiful, like, and it's huge. It's bigger than my head. So this will take me, you know, a few salads to use, which will be really nice. Keep that in the same bag with the scapes in the fridge. Next, this was so much more affordable. I normally shop at Whole Foods just because it's closest to me. It has the best produce and honestly pretty comparable to other grocery stores right now. So, but this was even better and it was local. It's from the Canyon Meadows Ranch, which is here in Utah. It's in Altamont, Utah. I'm not totally sure where that is, but $7 for a pound of ground beef. I got this. I'm just gonna freeze it for right now. I won't cook it up probably until this week, but way more affordable than Whole Foods and probably better. On that same note, I got some Clifford Farm eggs. These are the most beautiful eggs, like fresh from the hen, pretty much, you can tell. Multicolored, and these were $7, whereas like the nice, healthy, pasture-raised organic eggs from Whole Foods are like $10 right now. So this was just a way better deal, and I love cooking with eggs. I use them all the time. I got a little cup of strawberries. These were a little bit more pricey, but they're honestly delicious. I already had one. Last few things, I picked up some pico de gallo from Rico's. It's the best pico. They're local. They've been in Utah for, gosh, as long as I can remember. They're based in Salt Lake, and I love their pico. Next thing is this sourdough rustic loaf. I got it sliced. I love sourdough. It's such an easy, like, just quick breakfast, especially with eggs, or if I have like a tofu scramble or peanut butter and banana. So this is a staple. I think it was like $5, which is pretty comparable to Whole Foods. So yeah, that was everything I got. So I feel really good about it. I'll probably go next week, and I think you should go too. Salt Lake is every Saturday morning at Pioneer Park from 8 to 2. 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every weekend. So yeah. Okay, I just did a little cleanup. Just got ready. I actually am gonna go show a property and then I have to go to work, but first we're gonna stop at the office, print a few Depop labels and the information for the property we're showing, and then yeah, the property's up in Farmington. It's a $2 million property, so I'll take you with me. Should be really pretty. I have never shown any luxury properties. I've been in some, but I've never actually shown one, so I'm really excited about that. Looks like it's a new build from 2020, so really beautiful. I've got this Free People strapless top. And then these Buck Mason, they're actually men's jeans. Like, they're a little too big in the waist. They're actually Isaac's, but they look actually really cute and they fit like the legs really well. So going with it. And then these cute little Free People heels. Yeah, so this has straps also, but I am wearing it strapless. Here's the back. All roughly and feminine. So yeah. Good morning.
happy Sunday. Ollie and I are just out on a little walk in Memory Grove. It's currently like 8:15, 8:30, pretty early. Stopped and grabbed a coffee, and yeah, we're just trying to get some steps in, get Ollie moving. I have to go into work again today, unfortunately, but it's also Father's Day. So I really need to grab a cake, and we're gonna celebrate with my dad tonight, do some dinner or something. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Pretty chill day, honestly. Nothing too exciting.